Welcome to Faceless Trades. I am your host, if that's what you would like to call me. But other than that, you could just call me, the Faceless Trader. I like that also. You won't see my face on here not because I'm hiding, but because it's just not about me. It's about us gaining knowledge and understanding things together. So that's exactly what we will be doing. So, first and foremost, this is going to be geared mainly for the beginners and understanding. Well, this video, let me say it that way, this video is going to be mainly for the beginners and who are probably looking at charts and they feel overwhelmed. I am going to assist you with trying my best to simplify the charts and make them a little beneficial to you. So when you set up your chart, well, when you go into trading view and you're like, I want to set up my chart, what is the first thing you're going to do? What I would recommend? Well, this is what I do. And so I'm going to tell you what I recommend based upon what I do. So, what I do, I first and foremost, I come over here. Where is that? That's not what I do. I think it's right here. Yes. I come to the candles. I like to change the candle colors. We're going to change everything that is green, we're going to turn it to black. That's just what we're going to do. And everything that is red, we're going to turn it gray. Say, why am I doing that? I'll tell you in just a second. But also when you do this, you're gonna have to change your background. So change the background. We don't want to. We'll do white. We want to see what we're looking at. We want to see it. And if you want, you can move the grids back there. It's not really mandatory or anything, but I don't have it on mine, so I'm gonna let you know that now. So once we got that done, then you're going to have this volume indicator down here. I want to change that also. So come over here to the volume, and then click settings, change this. Growing is obviously up. So we're going to change that to black, and falling is obviously down. So we're going to change it to gray. So that we want our candles and our volume indicators to correlate. Now, as to why I do that is because I like to remove that emotion away from the chart or from myself. And then, because keep in mind, this would have been a red candle. If you were in this candle, you would have panicked. You would have, even if you weren't in that candle, you would have panicked and said, "Oh, well, I can jump in the trade to sell." And, it would have worked out, of course, but you don't want to trade that way. So that's why I like to remove the emotional side of it. And hold on, let me do one other thing. I don't need the volume MA, so I remove that off as well. Now, this is where everything gets fun. Now so we've simplified our chart, and so what we're going to do next is, I don't know why I did that, but anyway, what we're going to do next is we're going to add some indicators. So you're going to come right up here, and I like to use the 5 and 9 EMA. The 5 and 9 EMA for me is really, I can trade off the 5 and 9 EMA and be perfectly fine because you can get a lot done with the 5 EMA. I mean the 5 and 9 EMA. So you're going to click on EMA, you're going to have to click it twice because you're adding the 5 and your 9. So once we do that, there you go. Yeah, okay. It's set and it does default to your 9. So we're going to change one. Well, we're going to change the 9 to yellow. Well, gold, wherever. And then we're going to keep that as that. And then the 5 will actually be the blue. So now we got our 5 and 9 EMA. And then another thing that I like to add onto it, but maybe a lot more advanced, is the ADX. as well as sometimes I'll look at the MACD, but not really. Generally, I'll just go like this because I can see the trades that I want to get in on, and that is how you simplify your chart. Now, it's so simplified that some people may say, I still don't know what I am looking at. I still don't know what to do. And that is where you come back, and then I'll explain my strategies that I tend to use, whether it's supply and demand, inside bar, or just trading completely off the 5 and 9 EMA. So stick around, go ahead and subscribe so that you know when I'm dropping my next channel. If you would like me to go in depth on simplifying your chart, let me know and I'll be sure to go ahead and do so. But for now, this is the first video and this is going to wrap this up. So if you have any questions, feel free to shoot them down in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe. See you later.